Apologies for the delays, but I see you make good use of your time. My name is Paul Tettis, and it is my honor to welcome you to the 36th Annual Origins Awards. I've had the distinct pleasure of serving as chair of the Academy of Adventure Gaming Arts and Design for this cycle of awards, and this is really the culmination of a lot of work that's been done by a lot of people over the last year. Tonight we're going to showcase some of the best and brightest products released in 2009. Products were submitted by game publishers and reviewed by juries of game experts. The top 10 submissions in each category were presented to the retail attendees at the Game & Trade Show, and as the jury selections. And those retailers then chose the nominees that were voted on here until 4 o'clock this afternoon by the attendees of the Origins Game Fair. So they've selected the winners that we'll be handing out tonight. So, let's hand out some statues. Please welcome our first presenter, Steve Verdallo.
Howdy, thank you all for coming. This is not electric. Okay, in 1958, Avalon Hill published the Charles Roberts Gettysburg Game and set the stage for today's historical wargaming hobby. In the half-century since, game designers have turned time and time again to our own history for inspiration. Tonight's nominees are heirs to that tradition and show us why historical games continue to appeal to both the general public and the dedicated historian. The nominees in the category for historical miniature figure or miniatures figure line are 15mm Ming Chinese from Battle Honors Old Glory 15's 19th Century Miniatures LLC. 15mm Parachute Rifle Company from Battlefront Miniatures Limited. 28mm British Napoleonic Infantry from Victrix Limited. 28mm World War I Great War in Africa from Brigade Games Incorporated, sculpted by Mike O. Wings of War, Albatross D3 from Nexus Editrice. And the award goes to Wings of War, Albatross D3.
On behalf of Fantasy Flight, I'm pleased to accept this award.
The nominees in the category of Historical Miniatures Rules Supplement are Battles in the Seven Years' War, Austria versus Prussia from Tested Battle Games designed by Frank Chadwick, Commonwealth Skirmish Scenarios from Southern Maryland Press, designed by Andrew Turlington. Eternal Empire, The Ottomans at War from Osprey Publishing, designed by Richard Scott and illustrated by Peter Dennis. Fields of Battle, Adakar es Venser from Iron Ivan Games, designed by Jason Gardner and Chalfont Comler. Flames of War, North Africa from Battlefront Miniatures Limited. And the award goes to Flames of War, North Africa.
On behalf of Battlefront Miniatures, I'm pleased to accept this award, and I will be sure to get this.
The nominees in the category of historical miniatures rules are Black Powder Rulebook, 1700 to 1900 from Warlord Games Limited, designed by Rick Priestley and Jervis Johnson. LaSalle, Napoleonic Tactical War Game Rules from Sam Mustafa Publishing, designed by Sam Mustafa. Napoleon's Battles, 3rd edition from Lost Battalion Games, designed by S. Craig Taylor Jr. and Robert Coggins. Flames of War, Open Fire from Battlefront Miniatures Limited. Wings of War, World War II, Deluxe Edition from Nexus Editries, designed by Andrea Angiolino and Pier Giorgio Buckley. And the award goes to Wings of War, World War II.
On behalf of Battlefront Miniatures, I'm pleased to accept this award. Thank you.
And the last historical award goes to the nominees of the historical board game. These are Conflict of Heroes, Storms of Steel from Academy Games, designed by Uwe Eckert, John Hill, and Dana Lombardi. D-Day at Omaha Beach, Precision Games, designed by John Butterfield. The Hell of Stalingrad from Clash of Arms Games, designed by Steve Cunliffe. Richard III, War of the Roses from Columbia Games Incorporated, designed by Tom Dalglish and Jerry Taylor. Unhappy King Charles, the English Civil War from GMT Games LLC, designed by Charles Bassey. And the award goes to Conflict of Heroes.
I'd like to trade in the trophies for the two girls. Thanks a lot. This is a surprise. Thank you very much. Being in the industry now for the second year, last year was quite an honor. And last year I wanted to just thank everybody that was so helpful. This year I just wanted to say the second year of being in business, it is quite a revelation to me of trying to get into the new industry, getting to know the people, and keeping a viable business plan going, which is very difficult. You got to look at this not only as your passion, but as a long-term viable business opportunity that generates enough cash so that you can continue with a healthy company. And a new company like mine, you're always being hit by trying to get more margins by going direct, or you continue with the full distribution route, which of course we want the full distribution. As you're growing, more inventory, warehousing, fulfillment, procurement, things like that. So these are all things that the second year was a blow away. But again, I have to build on. All the nice people all came forward and helped out. Will Niebling with Elfenworks was phenomenal last year. This year, we've been working with the procurement, went over to Mayfair Games, so as we're developing, getting more alliances going, it helps a lot. So, and then great designers like John Hill, Dana Lombardi jumping in. So again, I want to thank everybody for all the help, and I hope, if I haven't met you yet, let's please meet, let's say hi, because life is long and we can probably scratch each other's back in some way. Thank you.
The Origins Awards are given out here at Origins every year under the auspices